a Halloween necessity gets a whole lot more nerdy. Here's your spooky spot on the Nerds Candy Corn. For some, candy corn is the go-to treat for Halloween. For others, they avoid candy corn like the plague. For the lads, the ladies, and the owls watching this video, let me know down below in the comments section how you feel about candy corn. Maybe not as much a necessity as I played it up at the beginning of this video. Candy corn is one of those things I may sample but may not go out of my way completely to get. But I do go out of my way if I go to a store that does sell candy to pick up Nerds candy. Nerds was a staple for me growing up. I loved Nerds candy. Not only was it a delicious tart treat, but it came in 2 different compartments. One compartment was one flavor, the other compartment was another flavor. My favorite flavor of Nerds candy was watermelon. Loved watermelon Nerds. But what's interesting about this is it's candy corn apparently flavored like Nerds. It's candy shell on the outside. It's soft and chewy, though, on the inside. And just in case anybody thought that this was false advertising, they have to tell you that this has been enlarged to show the detail. It actually looks for a second like this molten lava inside the candy. I really hope that that's not the case. And of course, we've got several different Nerds all across the packaging here. This is just your traditional Nerd. There's one dressed like a witch. This one's got like a cape, like a vampire. One of the things I also used to like doing as a kid was drawing a Nerd on paper. You just draw a big nose. Is that really, I guess it is a nose. Nose, googly eyes, big pot belly, and big giant feet. That kind of describes many of us as well. On the back of the package, flipping around here, sweet little sparks with Halloween delights. These candy corn sweets are all right. Rainbows of flavors side by side, the most perfect combination you've ever tried. Naturally flavored with other natural flavors. That part didn't actually rhyme. You ever do that sometimes where you're reading a passage and then you realize by like the second or third line that it's a rhyme, so you have to start reading in that rhyme tempo because you weren't doing that the first couple of lines? The flavors are, in this case, strawberry shell with strawberry grape inside, a grape shell with strawberry grape inside, strawberry lemon shell with blueberry raspberry fruit punch inside. Wow, imagine somebody had to come up with that entire description. There's blue raspberry shell with blue raspberry fruit punch inside. Orange shell with cherry watermelon. That's the one I'm going to be the most interested in. And then there's watermelon. Oh, maybe not. Watermelon shell with cherry watermelon inside. I think that's the winner right there. Chicken dinner. The calories for this is 110 per serving. Serving in this case is 24 pieces. I don't know how many are actually in this bag, but I can probably tell you it's a lot more than 24. And then, of course, you've got your ingredients. Don't waste your time to pause and read it. I can tell you right now, it's all bad for you. Funny enough, they actually have added salt. Sugar, by the way, is 22 grams of sugar. 22 grams of sugar. Not as much as a can of Coke, but some would still say it's bad for you. And it's also best before May 2023, so we're actually okay. Not that this bag will last that long. I'm going to reach off to the side and grab myself a knife. I got Old Red for this. We're going to just cut the bag carefully. What I don't want to do, though, is cut the bag where I've ruined. Well, I didn't ruin, first of all, the poem. That's been saved. I also didn't want to break up my legend here, because that will tell me, of course, on the back what I'm going to be eating. Dumping out some of the pieces. Now, candy corn, the reasoning why they're called candy corn is because they're kind of shaped like kernels. Like that. By the way, did you hear about the pirate that was selling corn? It was only a buccaneer. It's not one of my better ones. But yeah, it's all a bunch of different candies. I guess we would go by only the color. Some of the colors are pretty close, like the strawberry shell. This one's a strawberry lemon shell. I don't have the grape in my hand. I do have the green one, though. The candies are somewhat irregular. I mean, they're not a perfect, not that any kernel of corn is perfect, but it does a pretty good job of replicating what a candy corn would look like. I got the red, I've got the orange, I've got the green, I've got the blue. Maybe what we'll start with here is the red. No, it's too small. That's not too small. We're going to keep you around. You can tell others the story. I'm going to try this one here. Now, this one actually is notably a lot lighter of color than this one here, so maybe they are actually of 2 different flavors. But the outside is supposed to be a hard shell, which obviously it is. The inside will be ooey gooey. Let's give this one a try. Ooh. That's good. It is actually soft inside, too. I think the one I actually did try here was the strawberry shell with strawberry grape, because I do notice inside the flavoring, a very tart, sweet flavoring of strawberry and grape. That one's pretty good. Let's try the blue raspberry shell with blue raspberry fruit punch. Seems like a lot of blue raspberry. They should probably have mixed that up a little bit. There's what one of the shells look like. If you had put that on the end of a tiny little spear, you could use this for a weapon. Let's give it a try. If you've ever had yourself a blue raspberry slushie, that's pretty much what that tastes like. Now, even though it does say a serving size of 24 pieces, I can't imagine I'll be eating... Who am I kidding? I'm going to interrupt myself. Who am I kidding? I'm probably going to say I'm only going to eat a couple of these pieces. I'm going to put the bag over here. I may start reviewing other things after the fact, and I'm going to be just finding myself periodically picking a piece of candy corn out. Here's the orange one. This one was the orange shell with cherry watermelon, so this one's probably going to be quite good. You can see some of the coloring of the darker candy inside peeking its way out. Hello there. Let's give this a try. The orange shell with cherry watermelon inside. Well, I can tell you that one is my least of favorite of the ones that we've tried. Orange shell I don't think works really well with cherry and watermelon. What I do think, though, is going to work is the watermelon shell with cherry watermelon. That might actually be my favorite. I'm only guessing. There's what it looks like right there. Hard, delicious candy. 24 pieces. I think I'm probably stopping myself. What I will do, though, I want to make sure I've tried all of them. I'm going to try the green one, and then I'm going to jump back, and try the grape one after this. I think after that, I'm going to call it a day. Oh, yeah. That's the best one right there. That's the best one. Even though the bottom does look like it's made of chocolate. Not the case. Watermelon shell on the outside, yum. And cherry watermelon inside, double yum. That's like a triple yum if I'm doing the math correctly. I didn't get a chance to grab a grape one. Reaching into the bag here. I think that's the only one we missed out on. The grape shell with a strawberry grape inside. There's the grape one. Certainly has the prettiest of the colors. A little bit light on the end there. Let's give this one a try. That's good. Sweet, though. That one's actually the sweetest of the batch. I think my favorite in this case would be the watermelon shell and the grape shell with the strawberry grape inside. Least favorite is this one. Whoever thought that was a good idea to mix orange shell with cherry watermelon should be released immediately. Just deploy. Put them in a giant slingshot and pew, shoot them across the city. These are really good, though. They're candy corn in the sense that they're soft with the shell on the outside, and of course they resemble the shape of the kernels. I don't know if I would probably see myself eating any more of these. For what the pieces I've already eaten. What, did I eat all of them? I think I might have missed actually one of them. Let's at least say that I've done all of them. Here was the darker, I think that's the darker red. Strawberry, lemon shell, blue raspberry. Again, that one might be good too. I like that one. That one's nice also. Yeah, I've tried all 6 of them. I don't think I'm going to commit anything more to that because that's just a lot. That's a lot of sugar. Even though it's telling me 24 pieces, only 110 calories, I'm going to slice that by a quarter. I'm only going to eat the 6 for now. If you guys are interested and would like to pick up these for yourself, not only to have right now, I mean, technically you'd eat them leading up to Halloween. Not something you would want to be handing around to kids, unless you're literally just volleying a big bag of these into every kid's bag. It's going to get pretty expensive. You're not going to be handing these out loose. Who's doing that? Who's handing out loose candy? And what kid is then going to be just open to the idea, oh, this mister with possibly dirty hands has just dropped loose candy into my bag. But this is probably certainly something that, as you have the kids coming up to your doorstep while you're handing out those snack-sized Snickers and Kit Kat bars, some of my personal favorites, you can just snack on these while you're watching TV. Perhaps one of those Halloween classics. If you are a fan, like I said, of candy corn, let me know down below in the comment section. Or if you find it disgusting, let's actually have a little debate going on in the comment section. Do you like candy corn or do you think it's gross? Let's find out how many people actually like it and how many people despise candy corn. Today's spookerific review, we're having a look at the Nerds candy corn. If you guys enjoyed this video, hit it with a like. If you're loving the content you're seeing, and certainly happy to see that we're doing more candy reviews during the month of Spottober, with many more actually to come your way, then make sure you hit the subscribe button down below and turn on the bell notification. While we have wrapped up right now the review for the Nerds Candy Corn, there's definitely going to be more spooky videos coming your way in the not so distant future. I don't know why I had to make that so scary. Lots of stuff coming your way, guys. So as always, thanks for watching. See you guys next time.